I swear the rain just be doing the car dirty. Doing it dirty. That's childish. What is up, YouTube? Blazers been at the dealership for about four or 5 days now. The issue with the shift to park, and now we're going to get it, and I'll kind of talk about everything. And yeah, could be gone. All right, so we are back in the Blazer. So it was in the shop for I think 5 days because of the shift to park message it was getting. And I guess that's a common problem with Chevy SUVs. My Camaro has never had it. Camaro has about 40,000 miles from 2016. That's never had it, but the Blazer with 24,000 miles in and got the problem. It was one of those, I mean, I say that all the time, but it was a very annoying issue to deal with because you couldn't get out the car. Like, you couldn't shut off the car. It would be like, yo, bro, shift to park or else you're not turning the car off. And you're sitting there in park really confused why you can't turn the car off. So it was an annoying issue to deal with, but we did get it. They did get it fixed. They said they had to order a whole new shifter and put that in. Luckily, obviously, perks of getting a new car, you don't have to pay for that because of the warranty. If I didn't have warranty, that would have been a $700 fix, and just randomly. And I mean, that's one of those, like, if you don't have the $700, which I hope, just a tip for anybody pretty much with a car, I would try to save $500 to $1,000 in like an emergency car fund. Not your emergency fund, but your emergency car fund. So if you have something that does go wrong, you're not super stressed. Like, it's still gonna hurt because it's $700 randomly, but you've saved up for it, so you don't have to put it on your credit card or anything like that. Just go ahead, spend the bread and get it fixed. Or if you didn't have the $700, honestly, I could have just lived with it. Honestly, shift to park, I would have just been like, this is annoying. And after like 5 minutes of messing with it, it would have just turned off and you'd have been good. So you could live with it, honestly, if you didn't want to pay for it. But yeah. So yeah, part of my kind of the car videos that I do, I kind of just talk through my ownership experience with all the cars that I have or am gonna have or buy. It's just one of those things. It's fun doing for me. So yeah, that was that. We could be selling. We could be selling this. It's not anything to do with the issue, but to do with the crazy used car values. If you go to any Chevy dealership lot pretty much in my city, there's about 4 Chevy dealerships. You go to any of 3, 4, I don't know. You go to any of them, you won't see one Chevy Blazer RS. So they're just not anywhere, even used. And this is a pretty recent car. Like, mine's a 2019. I got it the year it came out. So it's a pretty new car. So there's not a lot of inventory, especially not a lot of used inventory. So I'm gonna be able to get a crazy price for this. And with the wrap on, wraps and stuff like that, they don't add real value. Like, it's not gonna increase the value. Like, I'm not gonna get the money I spent back on the wrap, but it is a cool thing to sell the car. I get compliments on this wrap 24/7, so it's a cool little thing about the car. So I will keep the wrap on for if the person wants to buy it with the wrap. You lit. You don't get a regular Blazer. You get to look cool a little bit. So, and I'm gonna list it myself. So if I gotta ship it somewhere, we'll make it happen. But yeah, that's probably coming not until 2022, not middle, but end of first quarter 2022. We'll think about selling this thing. But yeah, shift thing is fixed. Kind of took longer than I would hope, but yeah. Now let's get Chipotle and call it a day. Stay tuned. Let me know in the comments you got any questions about the Blazer. And yeah, catch you on the next one.